Women are tired. Don't act like you're not. You know you are. Even when you try to pretend you're only. That's why 50 Shades of Grey was popular. Because women are tired. Because I didn't even read that book, but I know this. I know that the main character ties the woman up. And while you're tied up, you don't have to do the laundry, the dishes, you don't have to go anywhere. You're like, it's behind the milk. Move the milk. I just fucking bought it on Tuesday. That's beautiful acting, isn't it? Why doesn't anybody ever cast me in shit, motherfuckers? Every day, I'm tired. I don't need ecstasy. I need a drug called complacency. I don't know. It's crazy. And I know crazy, okay? Because crazy's easy to tell. Especially on women. You could tell. I'm an observationist. That's what I do. I watch people. And then I talk about them at night. That's what I do. 20 years all around the world. And women are the same everywhere. I grew up with all boys. I'm in a male-dominated industry. And you could tell if a woman is crazy in direct proportion to her eyebrows. The thinner the eyebrow, the crazier the broad. My mother-in-law shaves them off and draws them back in, and she's Planet Bananas, okay? Some of you are sitting there trying to figure out how thick or thin your eyebrows are. And your men are giving me hostage signals. Afraid. That's why we have to have safe words. My husband said to me, you know, I think we should get a safe word. How about get the fuck off of me? How about that? All one word with a hashtag in front of it. How about that? Is that good? I married the hot kid from the slow class. I didn't know. You don't know that shit till you go to a class reunion, then you're like, you were potting plants the whole motherfucking time you were in school, weren't you? No, that's not to say that he's stupid. He's not. He has a lot of useless information, which is what marriage is. That's what it is. Look at you punching him, because you know. You want to know how I knew that you guys were together before I knew that that was your man? Because you dress him stupid. Yep, I'm telling you how I knew. When you were single, you didn't have ugly Hawaiian shirts like that, did you? We dress you up stupid so no other woman will look at you and be like, he's cute, but I can't fix all of this shit. What is this? Yeah, you couldn't have marked your territory better if you peed on him, okay? Now, I'm telling you, I have a lot of respect for my husband. I made him respect me. That's the truth. I did. I taught him you have to carry yourself with class and dignity, and you will be treated with class and dignity. I taught him how to respect me. We were dating for about 6 weeks. He was... What are you, some crazy psycho stalker laughing at shit that you know? Let me see your eyebrows. Let me see your eyebrows. See, I know, that's some crazy shit. Want to know another crazy woman thing? You see a white woman over 40 with a flower in her hair, and you're not in Hawaii, crazy shit's about to go down. So prepare yourself for a vortex of chaos that you will never fulfill. 6 weeks we were dating. He was an hour and a half late. I don't care as much except that he didn't call, right? No text, no email, nothing. Finally calls, he said I was stuck in traffic and my cell phone died. I said, well, come over, but could you stop by the pharmacy and buy some condoms? And we hadn't even slept together at that point because I'm not a whore. And I wish I would have been. If I'd have known I was going to get married in lockdown, I'd have been fucking everybody. That's what you get for being a good Italian girl. Nothing, a lifetime of one dick for the rest of your life. That's why God won't give me a daughter. Because you have to lie to your daughter. You're like, don't worry about what's on the outside, just be pretty on the inside. You know what pretty on the inside will get you? Fucked in the dark. That is all that'll happen to you. So could you stop and buy some condoms? And he was like, what? I hung up the phone, I put on sexy lingerie, I lit candles, music, put the chain unlocked, he knocked on the door, opened up, I said, let me see the condoms. So I said, thanks, we need that shit, and I shut the door. I was alone, but I figured he'd get the therapy he needed. He would stay, and he stayed, and I love him. And I'm not telling you that marriage is always easy. It's not. It's a lot of useless information. That's what it is. Tells me all kinds of stuff at the most inopportune times. Woke up the other night, perfect example, I'm choking him. He woke up and looked at me and goes, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I'm choking. He said, "Maybe you ate a spider." What the hell is wrong with you? He said, "I was watching the Discovery Channel, and the average person eats about 8 spiders a year in their sleep." You're an asshole, all right? Really. Because now I can't sleep, because I don't know if I'm on spider 1 or spider 8. I gotta sleep with a nicotine patch over my mouth. I'm punching him in the dick, because if I gotta be awake, he's gotta be awake. And I'm happy. Because goals change. All I ever wanted to be was happy. Now I just want to die before my tits hit the floor. Now I got my cousin, I gotta carry her, because she's getting a divorce, and she's running around. For Halloween, she was Miley Cyrus, 40 years old. She dressed up as Miley, not cute, sweet Hannah Montana, you know, VMA in the teddy bear. God bless that girl, she's so talented, but she's really just a dumb, ill-advised hillbilly. That's really all it is. So no one explained shit to her, because I'm quite sure her stylist said to her, "You need to do something really shocking. You should come out in a teddy." And then that bitch came out in a stuffed animal. She's just stupid. And I say hillbilly in the most respectful way, because I'm afraid of hillbillies. I'm not afraid to die. A gang member will kill you, but a hillbilly will keep you. Like in a box underneath his bed, and I am not playing the fucking gimp game for the rest of my damn life. You better choke me the fuck out, because I won't make you miserable. I did a charity show for the Playboy Foundation. I don't even know what their charity was. 14-year-old boys who go blind from reading the magazine. I don't know. They had a party at the old dude's house afterwards, and I didn't want to go. I wasn't even married, but my brothers made me go for research. I was the best wingman. Those girls are beautiful, but they're like size 00. They're mean because they're hungry. One wanted to fight me because something I had said on stage. I don't even know, probably something about whores. I'm not sure. And I'm not gonna fight you. There's no class in that. Plus, I'm a girl from the neighborhood and you're a 00. If I swing at you and miss, you'll die of pneumonia. Okay? I was there at that party at the Playboy Mansion. I'm drunk. They had a trampoline contest, and the story doesn't end well. Girls drop-kicked me off the trampoline, and I went flying on my butt down a hill into a pond. A peacock went to attack me, and I thought I was paralyzed, but really I was just drunk, stuck in the mud. And you can talk about class and self-respect and dignity all you want, but I couldn't walk for 3 days after going to that party. And when you can't walk for 3 days after going to a party at the Playboy Mansion, nobody believes it has anything to do with an unfortunate trampoline accident. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jenny.
Are you guys on a date?
Oh, you haven't talked about her yet? I love this. It just got real awkward.
I'm usually like you. I never know if I'm on a date. I never know what to wear, which is why I usually just throw on a wedding dress and hope for the best. I'm single. I feel like you guys, some of you are single. You made a lot of noise in the beginning there. We do that in public as single ladies. Like, we make a lot of fucking noise. Like, we make everyone think that we're very okay with being alone in public. We're like, yeah, fuck men. I don't need no man. I'm independent. I listen to Beyonce and shit. On the inside, we are one Adele song away from just losing our shit, folks. Just like emotionally eating the fuck out of some guacamole. Or some Krispy Kreme. Oh my God. I should not be allowed within 50 feet of a Krispy Kreme for any reason. Like, donuts should really be called do-nots for me, because when that hot donut sign comes on, that's like the bat signal for me, folks. Like, I am in my car and they're lickety-split. I was there last Friday night, because I'm single, and I order 4 donuts, and the woman's like, "Are you sure you don't make that a dozen?" And I'm just like, from 4? Really? Like, that's 8 additional donuts, ma'am. That's literally triple my order, number 1. Number 2, you can see him alone. It's Friday night. You hear the Celine Dion. Bitch, don't kick me when I'm down. But I will take 2 more crullers. Fuck it, give me the dozen. Kathy, you know me. Just box up the huge. The diet starts tomorrow. So we do as girls, right? We make up all these weird caloric justifications in our head. Like, oh yeah, I can eat this entire sheet cake right now. I'll just suck on ice cubes till the end of time. Or we work out like crazy people. I work out so intensely, I recently had a guy come up to me at the gym and ask me if I was training for an event. I was like, yeah, Cheesecake Factory 2014. I work out so intensely. I had an injury recently. I had to go to physical therapy. And my physical therapist was telling me about how I have this misalignment in my hips and how to properly get in and out of bed to help fix the problem. So she's like, so when you're getting into your bed, just scoot your significant other over to the other side. And I was like, whoa, ma'am. How large do you think my vibrator is? I mean, is anyone doing a booty call later tonight? Maybe that's what this situation is here. Woo, I love it. You guys see, Vegas is into it. Most people are like afraid to admit that. Like, I'm down with a good booty call. I love that shit. I love the bullshit leading up to the booty call, right? Like the let's get together and watch a movie at 4 o'clock in the morning. I find that the music that one plays during a booty call is very indicative as to how it's gonna go, you know? Like if the person turns on Usher, this is gonna be some sweet lovemaking. It's gonna be very sensual and hot. But if they turn on Lil' Kim, you're about to get straight fucked, people. Like, this is the queen bee. She's not fucking around. Even her clean lyrics are filthy. But if they turn on like Sade or Coldplay or something of this nature, you need to leave immediately, all right? This is not a booty call. This person has an intense emotional connection to you. You need to peace the fuck out, guys. Get out of there. I don't want to brag, but I recently crushed a pregnancy test. Ladies, sweet. Yeah. Here are my whores over here. Over there, too. There's nothing like that sweet relief. Like, fuck Xanax. Next time I have a panic attack, I'm just going to piss on some EPTs, guys. Like, I'll make it rain negative reads all over my apartment. My roommate will come home like, why is there piss everywhere? Who cares? Not pregnant. Go to Krispy Kreme. Kathy's working. I swear to God, though, that shit came up negative so fast, like I was almost insulted, you know? Like as if to say, bitch, please. You do not get pregnant by yourself at the Cheesecake Factory. Go have some unprotected sex, which I would never do. I'm so paranoid about getting pregnant. Like the first time I had sex, I was on birth control. We used a condom, and I still got a morning after pill the next day. And then when I got home, I threw myself down the stairs. Just to be safe, guys.
I feel a lot less aggressive than normal. I think it's because this dress is acting as a compression garment. I haven't been out of a sports bra in over a year. I seriously haven't dressed up in so long. Nothing says I'm done with life like a 40-something woman in a sports bra. I've never done sports. It's not like I do sports. I've never done sports. Just, I like the look of one low, defiant breast. I'm just daring you to fuck with it. Just, I dare you. I was called a MILF the other day. Kind of a compliment. Moms, I like to be. You know what that is? Moms, I like to be. It's a compliment if you're a mother. I'm not, so it was a tad insulting. I said to the kid, I'm not a mother, but thank you. He's like, you're still MILF. No. Like, then you're a ILF. I'm like, what are you, special needs? What the fuck is wrong with you? I love young guys. How old are you, sir? You know who I'm talking to. 43. Yeah, too old for me. Because look, did you see how he did? Did anyone see it? He just did this. Just a total, like, ugh. This stripper's chatty. I know, you don't want me either. I get it. We both have opinions. What do we need with each other? We both have ideas. Fuck it. You have ideas that you've actually thought out and put into fruition. That's annoying. Look at this kid. No ideas. No opinions. I could blow either one of these kids into changing their religion. One good ball tickle, a pinky in the bum hole. This kid's following jihad. He's gonna be tougher. He doesn't care. The older guy, he doesn't care about that. Give him a chocolate eclair and put Castle on. He's happy. I really do like young guys, but Jenny's wrong. I'm not a cougar anymore because I don't hunt. Not now. Now I'm more of like, can I sit in this? I don't even know if it's gonna happen. There's a good chance we're gonna have to take me out on the stool. Just be careful, people down front. I might put your eye out if the fucking belt pops off. It's very apropos that we're in Vegas because I'm starting to sweat like fucking old Elvis. Like the old fat Elvis right before he died on the toilet. That's where I am right at this moment. Where were we? I'm not a cougar who hunts. No, I'm like a zoo cougar now. I'm a zooger. I'm a lazy cougar that just sits around its habitat and enjoys its fake rock. Every now and then, one of those 26-year-olds accidentally falls over the side. Excuse me. Oh, help yourself. I ain't running. Bad hip. I'll get the next one. Let's see. You already got a lot of comedy. You're gonna get more comedy in a minute. I'm not about that anymore. Surprise, Jen. I just needed a platform to say some things. I'm more about information now. Listen, young girl, there's still hope. Listen, for you, here's what I know. I've spent a lot of time with men. I've studied these chimps like Jane Goodall. I'm a female comic and a bit of a whore, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not, and I shouldn't say whore. If you make it to 46 years old without getting married and having children, you'll accidentally fuck a lot of people. It's just a fact. There's nothing standing in the way. You'll fuck them. They'll be there. They'll know that you fucked people. They'll expect it. And Men are easy. If I could teach you anything, look at them with their balls out. This is not the posture of a complicated person. That's the posture of a Labrador. A big fucking dog that just wants to sit in the sun and think sun. That's it. My ears are heavy. That's as complicated as it gets. So when we put makeup on, when you worry about you're doing that for yourself, not for men. They don't care. This guy would fuck you with chips in your hair. He doesn't care. That one comes with snacks, so I'm going for her. Let's end on one more piece of information. Something that's been bothering the fuck out of me. This is true. Sex etiquette. Guys, listen to Auntie Lynne. Because I'm an auntie, and auntie cares about you. A mother wants to sugarcoat shit. You know, your mother has to raise you. She has to try and make life soft. So she tells you, like, yes, childbirth is painful, but it's worth it. You forget. And when your auntie will say you poop a little, just so you know, just a little bit, it happens in front of a stranger. You don't know the doctor. Yes, you're worth it, but as your brother, think about it. No, listen to me. Men, this noise, never a good noise. In the history of noises, I've been all over the fucking globe. All over the world, it's a universal bad gagging noise. It means I'm gonna vomit. Anytime you hear, never does it mean we should press the head down that's making this noise and hold it. If your cat was making that noise, anyone in here be like, yeah, shove the cat's face in the carpet. Hold the face in the, it's eating something even better. Tell it to eat it. Tell it, eat the whole treat. Eat the whole treat. Take it, you love it. It's the rudest fucking thing. The first time it happened to me, I was in college, and I remember I made the noise because women like to communicate. I was, and I did, it's a little polite, like, there's a little vomit happening here. And what happens? You feel the hand get tighter. And I thought, oh, perhaps he doesn't love me the way I think he did. So now I start making a noise like something from a fucking jungle, like, and it just gets tighter and stronger. So fucking rude. It's so rude and annoying to me. Guys, I don't care what you think. you watch porn, it's fucked your brains, and you think that it means that you have a huge cock. Let's say, in best case scenario, that is what it means. Why would you hold something down that's being choked by your enormous cock? It's aggravating because it's a double standard. If they were doing their business on us and they made any kind of disparaging noise, any kind of well, that would be horrible if they made that noise, but you know what I mean. Anything that suggested things weren't quite as pleasant as they could be, we would freak out. That's how women are. We would stop everything. Oh my God, what happened? Am I not fresh? Come up here. I'm so sorry. I went to showered right after the gym. I'll make you a sandwich. I'm sorry. No! We all have to band together. Here's what I say we do. Anytime you hear the noise, any kind of noise, I want you to stop everything and just fucking just lock him in. If you want, if you don't feel like a lady, you can scream something like, I'm sorry, you started this, you have to finish. And just lock him in, hold him. He'll struggle, trust me, I've done it. He'll struggle like a cat in a fucking bag. Hold him in. No, finish! When he comes up, just get out of the way, because he's gonna come up spitting and twitching. You crazy bitch, you covered up my nose holes, you chipped a tooth, you're a crazy bitch. Be a lady, look him right in the face, you know you loved it. Good night, thank you, Jenny!
Love you! Apartment buildings infested with gay men. They're like cockroaches, they multiply like roaches. 2 go in, 3 come out, what the fuck is that? Where'd the little one come from? Whose ass did he just fly out of? How high am I? I don't hate gay people, I just don't like gay men. They're always happy. You ever see a sad one? One sad gay dude in the back of the bar crying in his Heineken over some bad dick. You ever see it? You never will. They're always singing and dancing. Why are they so happy? I fuck men. Do I look happy tonight? Where's that dick that's so off the chain I'm gonna join a parade? Fuck yeah! That was incredible. Stick it right up my ass. You fucking young chicks kill me. You know what's so funny about you? In 20 years, you're me. Drink up, sluts! I sit in my apartment all day. I just hide. I watch television. You men, you have it all. My next life, I just want to be a man. I swear. I just want to sit around and scratch my ball sack and watch sports. You guys have everything. All of Vegas, all of this is entertainment for you, the girls, the fucking gambling. We have nothing. You get older, you're just done. I'm just tired. Everybody, what do you do all day? What'd you do in your hotel room? We didn't see you. You don't see me because I'm inside my fucking hotel room plucking my chin hair so I don't look like Nick fucking Nolte tonight. Only when you get older you realize how rude people are. Strangers. I was standing outside and this crackhead came out of nowhere and I have my regular face on. And she smile. Smile. And I go, why? So you can remember what a full set of teeth look like? Get the fuck out of here. It's too much. Getting old. God, everybody's so rude. Oh my God. Look how big your text is on your iPhone. Oh my God. Why don't you just get glasses? Why don't you shut the fuck up? Maybe that's nature telling me I've seen enough shit. God, I'm glad I'm in such a good mood tonight. Usually I'm a real bitch. I don't belong in Vegas, this fucking town. It's all for young people. You young girls, you're always getting fucked up. You don't know how to handle it. You can't drink. You don't know how to control your liquor. I see them out there and they're just barfing at the end of the night on the strip. Oh my God. Oh my God, Rebecca, help me. You're a disgrace to true alcoholics. Learn how to drink. I'm sick of your little tales of woe on the news. I should have been a school teacher. I'd be getting laid left and right now. You know it's true. They're running amok. There's a reason why, too. God, when I went to school, boys were like pin-chested, pimple-faced geeks. Nobody wanted to fuck them. Now, because of all the hormones and the milk and the cheese, they're huge. I live across the street from a school. I watch those 6th graders working out. They're like convicts. Out there cracking their necks in the sun. They look delicious. I'd be a hooker, but they walk. God, out there in West Hollywood on Sunset, those hookers out there was one in front of my house for years. She had a broken shoe. She just pissed off at the world. I almost hit her with the car. I said, sit down. You are selling ass, not Avon. What are you, a Jehovah's Witness whore? Sit down. God, I'd sell my ass, but I wouldn't walk anywhere. Somebody get me a beach chair or a stool. Let's go. Thanks for having me. Good night.
Been looking around the room, I see that it's not anybody in here that look like me, and that's okay. It's okay, because I'm white. I want y'all to know that I had to renew my driver's license last year, and I did. I put Caucasian on there. My credit score went up by 300 points. I slept with 86 white men. My boyfriend didn't leave me. It's good being a white woman. I know a lot of you women in here looking at me like, this bitch is too motherfucking cute. My man wants to fuck her. He does. But I won't. I won't take your man. I won't take your man. Unless he's on a respirator. That's my style. I like him old and barely able to breathe because I'm trying to get an inheritance. I need benefits, bitch. This Indian hair ain't cheap. I'm walking around here smelling like curry. Every time I hear music, I just start like, ding, 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 ding. I look like Slumdog Millionaire when I start dancing. It's hard being me. It's not easy being me. Constantly sucking in my uterus. Cause I'm ovulating. I'm horny as hell. Who wants some? I smell good credit all up in this motherfucker. I see you, glasses. I see you. Look like a fucked up Clark Kent. I'm with it. But I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling fantastic. My baby toe is dead in these $5 shoes. I feel sexy. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You know when you get your little cute, cheap shoes, you're like, these are the shoes right here. I'm getting pregnant tonight in these. Somebody gonna marry me tonight. They gonna buy the house. My grandma taught me that this was a house. I'll never forget it was my 18th birthday. I wish she would have told me on my 16th birthday, because at that point I had been renting out the property already. And she pulled me to the side and she said, look here, baby girl. Now that you become a woman, I want you to think of yourself as a house. And it's one thing you got to remember, baby. Every man wants to come inside your house. But you can't be having all kind of men going in and out your house all the time, because that bring your property value low. Mess around and be known as the crack house, and you don't want to be the crack house. So you want to keep the grass cut and keep it clean, because you don't want people walking by thinking you got an abandoned house. And you don't want to go out late at night getting drunk and stuff, because somebody will break into your house, baby, right through the back door. They're breaking right through the back. And that'll have you walking messed up the next day talking to the police. And she said, once you find a man that loves you and cares about you, he'll go ahead and he'll sign that paperwork. He'll put a ring on your finger and he will buy that house. And I just want to know, by round of applause, how many ladies in here tonight got them a husband, AKA homeowner, a man that loves you, take care of you. Make some noise if you got you a husband, girl. That's it. So the rest of you heifers in here renting their own, just Section 8ing the property out. Small Latin family of 15 living in there trying to make ends meet. Some of the men in here don't like this joke because they own multiple properties and they're having a hard time maintaining them. And they don't want you to know about that shit. Got a condo in South Central, bitch, and you live in Utah. Ooh, my baby toe is dead. I just want to do the rest of the show on the side of my feet. Just fuck it, just. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You get the cute shoes, you go in the club, you like, this is it right here. I'm finna kill him in the club tonight. You walk in the club like a motherfucking unicorn. Like you the baddest bitch in the universe. You just... I'm the last black unicorn, bitch. Look at my shoes, look at my shoes. You be at the watering hole, the bar, just like... My big toe just fell off. Just stay at the bar. Somebody's gonna buy another drink to numb that. Stick your ass out more, stick your ass out.
When you date much younger people as a woman, it's not fun. Because for women, sex is mental. You want to get into our bed, you got to get into our head. You got to smell nice. You got to dress good. You got to play good music. Little dudes don't do that. They don't do, you know what they think they do? They get manscaped. I don't want to see that. All shaved down there like a little baby bird. Yee, yee, yee. I don't want to see that. I want to see a man, a real man. You're a man. I'm not flirting, but he's age appropriate. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm a woman of a certain age. You're in man pants. You're in pants with a fly and a button. You're not sitting there in jeggies and little moose knuckle. No, you're a grown-ass man. They can fix shit. You got tools, don't you? You got tools. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm moist as a butt cake. I'm not flirting, but that's so sexy. Sexy. I'm looking at you, little dude, not interested. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're cute. You're cute. But you know what's good about dating a guy like him? You don't have to break up with him. You know, you just stop buying groceries. You know what I mean? They're like giant entitled raccoons. Who needs that? I want a real man. I think I dated young, strong, virile men because I thought that was accomplishment, success, that you could protect me. But it's not. I want spiritual success. I want real accomplishment. Saggy balls. I want saggy balls. That's wisdom, my man. That's like rings on a tree, baby. I believe in like envisioning what you want, deciding what you want. I've given him a name, Larry. You know, with like a little Jufro, maybe like a bald spot in the back he covers with hairspray. The universe loves specificity. The Lair Bear, he golfs, maybe he's got a black Tesla. You know what I mean? You know those guys, those little wiry fucks, you know those little wiry hairy guys that look like they were like dipped in glue and rolled in pubes? You know those guys. I want that guy. I've had a lot of time to think about this. I've been alone 14 months. I'm like a free-range chicken. I just let everything go. My hair grew out. Fuck it, that's what brown magic marker's for. I don't care. Yeah, my little waxer, I don't miss that little bitch. Ripping my pubes out from the roots. Fuck her. I'm not going back. I look like I have Colin Kaepernick in a thigh lock. I'm not... I don't care. No, I'll take some scissors to it soon. You know what I mean? And then I'm going analog. I'm going Bic Razor and Nair and who wears short shorts, but I'm not ready yet. It's like feng shui. If you build it, they will come. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not ready yet. I'm gearing up for the Lair Bear. I'm excited about it. I believe in this stuff. I believe in manifesting. And I've had a lot of time to CSI my life. Yeah, I've been married and divorced 3 times. Fuck it, I don't care. There's no shame in my game. It's better to be divorced than plotting someone's death in their sleep, okay? It's true. Because the little dudes, it's different because it's not fulfilling. Because for women, like I said before, sex is mental. And we have different types of the big O. And it's been so long since I've had like a big O. Am I embarrassing you? No, because you don't even know what I'm talking about. That's why you're not embarrassed. No, I thought about it. Like men have one type of the big O. It's just like a sneeze, like a delicious, chew, like that. I love the way women laugh, like, tell them, Monique, tell them. Tell them. Women get dicky drunk.
You know, women, we do. We get dicky drunk. We get drunk from the wiener. When you have one big O, you know. First of all, you know how you know that it was like the one big one? She giggles. When she's done, she goes, like that. And then we get out of bed and we like wobble, not just because our knees are weak, but because we're under the influence of an entire experience of you trying to make us happy. And we run into a door that's been there for 10 years. Someone with a lump on her head right there in the front row. Amen. Can I get a witness? Yeah. That never happened with the little dudes. It never happened with the little dudes. And you can't train them. It takes too long.
It's very weird. I get hit on by young men. I know, it's ridiculous. Thanks for the complete and utter shock. And I just like dead silence, like, really? No. Yeah, I do. This gorgeous 25-year-old, he was so good looking. He was the stage manager on my show, and he said, Caroline, I want to come home with you. And I said, are you locked out? Like, do you want to use my phone? And he said, no, I want to be with you. And I was like, you do? Okay, great. I'm going to go home right now. I'm going to need about a half an hour of lead time to shoot out every street lamp between here and my apartment. And then I'm going to put some temporary blinding drops in your eyes. They're going to sting at first, but it's going to make it better for both of us. And I'll be naked with my stomach over my head because I had a C-section at 44. With a young guy. I live in fear of his Facebook status saying, I fucked Aunt Hilda and it was magical. I can't do that. I can't do that. So this one cute boy, he kept on saying to me, send me a picture of your boobs. And I was like, what? And he goes, no, seriously, send me a picture of your boobs. So I'm like, you want me to send you a picture of my naked boobs? And he was like, yes. So I sent him my mammogram. And yeah, it got rid of his lump. So I know you, like, people do this now, but you know what? So I tried to play along. Do you know how hard it is to take a good picture of your boob while holding the camera over your head so you don't have, like, 50 chins? I was like, because you're not going to send this. You know, like, so I was like, I'm, like, lying on the bed. They were both immediately on the side table. Exhausted from a long day, sound asleep. Come on, girls, take a picture. Seriously, it was like bad children taking a picture. One was looking forward, the other one was looking back. I was like, oh, come on. So I texted him and I said, I'm gonna have to send them one at a time. I can't. So I study Kabbalah, and my sister's very supportive. She calls it Kablabla. And you know, it's like my teacher is from Israel, and he has this like crazy Israeli accent, and he's trying to really like teach me the way, but because of his accent, this is what he says. Caroline, the most important thing is that you fuck us. Fuck us in the morning. Fuck us all day. And fuck us right before bed. I'm like, it's a long O. That is really gonna get you in quite a bit of trouble. So this woman came up to me and she goes, you know, I know that you're a porn star. I Googled you. And I said, wasn't it obvious upon meeting me? And why are they all porn stars? There's no porn character actors. And there's not. There's no porn neighbor. I got your package. Anyway, So she was right. It wasn't that she was a porn star. There's a woman who has my name. I think she's Korean, and she's a phone sex operator. I know, isn't that crazy? But there's not a lot of middle-aged phone sex operators. Hey, baby. Yeah, do you want to come over and bend me over the coffee table? Yeah. Well, not the whole way. I herniated L3 and L4. Yeah. Well, maybe I could climb up on top. Well, I can't because I tore my meniscus. But Foot fetish? Do you like bunions? Shingles? Maybe we could do shots, flu shots.
I've become a cliche, an old lady with too many cats who's also single. Living alone, I guess it really hasn't been easy on me or my sex life. Although, it's not like it took a pandemic for my vagina to be on lockdown. Now, even my Alexa knows that I'm in a dry spell. She's heard me so often complain about having no sex in a long time that once I said, Alexa, what's the time? And she said, it has been a long time. It was so long ago that iPhones had a charging port and a headphone jack. Yes, even the iPhone's holes were being more occupied than yours. Some would call that Alexa spying, but I call it finally getting some goddamn attention. No, for my birthday, she sent me chocolates and a 10-speed dildo. With batteries. I will admit to you that I am indeed on a dating app. Not just one. I'm on Rhea, Elite Singles, and Bumble, and celebrities who once fucked James Bond, MacGyver, and Superman, but can't find a date, so have been single for years.com. But I do worry that if you don't use it, you lose it. That's what they say. I know that applies to my brain and my biceps. I'm wondering if it includes my clitoris. Has my vagina gotten old like the rest of me? And does it need Botox or fillers? It definitely needs filling. How dry is it? Could we hold Burning Man in there next year? These were questions I needed answered. I needed my gynecologist to go down on me. So I'm in his office, and I'm lying there with my legs up in the stirrups, and he's rooting around. And I finally get up the nerve to ask him, doctor, does it look like a guy would have a good time in there? He peeked his head up over the sheet that was covering my lap, and he said, Teri, you have a totally average vagina. Well, does he mean average? Like 49% of women have better vaginas and 49% of women have worse vaginas? Or does he mean average like a C? Because I'm not a C student, and I certainly don't intend to start with my vagina. Like, he said he meant it like it was just perfectly, normally, functionally fine. And I'm an honest gal, so that is how I introduce myself now. Hi, I'm Teri. I have a totally average vagina. Even my mother, my 86-year-old mother, called me the other day so excited. Teri, your father and I have met the most amazing man. He's single, he used to be a pilot, and he speaks Russian. So then she said to me 4 words that made me consider legally emancipating myself even though I'm in my 50s. Here, talk to him. Oh, yeah, so, right, You can picture me going, no, Mom, no, what are you doing? Mom, don't hand the phone. Please don't hand the phone to. Hello, Teri. This is Pete. Or whatever the fuck he said. I don't remember because my head was spinning, my heart was pounding, my palms were sweaty. I felt like I was somewhere between a stroke and a grizzly attack. I squeaked out an awkward, hello. Teri Hatcher, he said. This is so cool. Your mom's told me all about you. Okay, so let's recap. I am talking to a total stranger. He knows exactly who I am, exactly what I look like. He could have even masturbated to me at some point in his life. It's true, I've been around a long time. I said, Pete, I'm sure you can appreciate that this has caught me a little off guard. How exactly did you meet my mom? Oh, we just bumped into each other in Costco. Oh my God. Is my mom just strolling down the aisles of Costco, like telling everyone that her world-famous daughter is so pathetically in need of a date that she'll just hand out my number to any man without a wedding ring? I hear my mom in the background yelling, "Speak Russian to her!" I mean, the only thing Russian I want right now is a case of vodka. I said, Pete, could you put my mom back on the phone? She told me she was texting me a picture. I got the picture. Actually, Pete was kind of cute. But then I looked closer. I zoomed in on the photo and I could see that he was wearing a Costco name tag.